Imagine conversing with a machine that responds to every inquiry with human-like clarity and context. That's the magic of Chat GPT, OpenAI's cutting-edge language model that has redefined the limits of natural language processing. So what is Chat GPT? Chat GPT is an AI language model created by OpenAI that is based on the GPT 3.5 architecture. It is intended to answer questions, do activities, and converse with humans in a natural and fluent manner. But what's even better is that it can understand complex language and respond in a human-like manner because of its deep learning techniques. In December 2015, well-known technological figures including Elon Musk, Sam Altman, Greg Brockman, Ilya Sutskever, John Schulman, and Wojciech Zaremba formed the OpenAI Artificial Intelligence Research Facility. The business was established with the intention of advancing AI in a way that is dependable, safe, and consistent with human values. To date, OpenAI has managed to create a number of widely used AI models, including GPT-4 and DALL-E. As the company describes, they are dedicated to democratizing AI technologies and advancing the human species. So, enough about OpenAI. Let's talk about ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a natural language processing model that generates logical and contextually relevant responses to a wide range of cues. The model was pre-trained on massive volumes of text data from books, papers, and websites. This is achieved through the use of advanced neural network architecture that processes input data in multiple layers. Each layer of the network processes the input data and generates a set of output values, which are then passed on to the next layer. The final output from the model is a sequence of words or subwords that form relevant response to the user's input. Another important aspect of ChatGPT is its ability to be fine-tuned on specific tasks or domains. This involves training the model on a smaller, more specific dataset to help it learn the nuances of that domain. For example, the model has been fine-tuned on a dataset of customer support conversations to help it generate more accurate and helpful responses to customer inquiries. So, how does it work? As I told you, it uses an advanced neural network architecture to generate human-like responses to a wide variety of prompts. So let's discuss the procedure step by step. Step 1. Pre-training. The first step in creating ChatGPT is to pre-train the model on a collection of text data. This pre-training step is necessary to help the model learn patterns and relationships between words and concepts. Step 2. Fine-tuning. After pre-training, the model gets adjusted for certain task or domain. In order to help the model understand each aspect of that domain, this strategy involves training it on a smaller special-purpose dataset. Step 3. Input processing. Now this is where things get interesting. When a user inputs a prompt or question, ChatGPT processes the input to generate a numerical representation of the text. This is done using a technique called tokenization, where the text is broken down into individual words or subwords and assigned a numerical value based on its frequency and context within the training data. Step 4. Neural network processing. After the input has been tokenized, it is now processed through several layers of neural networks to produce a set of output values. The output values of each layer are then passed on to the next layer, where they are further processed and refined. Step 5. Output generation. After passing through multiple layers of neural networks, the final output from ChatGPT is generated. This output is a sequence of words or subwords that form an in-depth and relevant response to the user's input. Step 6. Response ranking. In some cases, ChatGPT may generate multiple responses to a single input. To determine the most appropriate response, the model uses a technique called response ranking, where each generated response is assigned a score based on its relevance and coherence. The response with the highest score is then selected and presented to the user. So, how can you access ChatGPT? Accessing ChatGPT can be done through various ways, depending on your use case and requirements. OpenAI API. OpenAI offers an API for developers to access ChatGPT's capabilities. With the API, developers can integrate ChatGPT into their applications, allowing users to interact with the model through chat interfaces or voice assistants. GPT-3 Playground. On the OpenAI website, Users can access a web-based GPT-3 playground where users can experiment with ChatGPT and other GPT models. The playground provides a simple interface for entering prompts and receiving responses from the model. Third-party applications. Several third-party applications have been developed that make use of ChatGPT's capabilities. These applications range from chatbots to virtual assistants to writing assistants, which can be accessed through web interfaces or mobile apps. Custom installations. For organizations that require more control and security, custom installations of ChatGPT can be set up on private servers. This requires technical expertise and resources, but allows for greater customization and integration with existing systems. But are there any drawbacks of this AI chatbot? While ChatGPT has many benefits and potential uses, there are also some drawbacks and limitations that should be considered. Number one, bias. ChatGPT is not immune to biases, like any AI system. These biases can arise from the data used to train the model and from the way the model is designed. For example, if the training data is not diverse enough or contains biased language, the model may learn and replicate these biases in its responses. The model might also reflect the biases of its creators, which could increase the possibility of biased results. Number two, lack of understanding. Now, while ChatGPT can create responses to complicated queries, it does not fully comprehend the meaning of the words. This means that the model may produce responses that are theoretically correct, but are not accurate or helpful to the user. Number three, misinformation. As ChatGPT generates responses depending on the data it was trained on, it is possible that the model will provide responses that contain disinformation or incorrect information. This is especially true if the data used to train the model contains incorrect or misleading information. Number four, lack of context. It may not always understand the context of a conversation, resulting in misunderstandings or inappropriate reactions. This could especially happen when dealing with delicate or emotive subjects. Number five, dependence on data. The quality and the quantity of data utilized to train the model have a significant impact on ChatGPT's accuracy and effectiveness. This means that if the model is not trained on enough data, or if the data used to train the model is of poor quality, it may perform poorly. The chatbot has the potential to be an effective tool for natural language processing, which can be helpful in a range of contexts. In some businesses, it can also be used to automate routine processes, reducing time spent on them and boosting productivity. Now, that's all we had for today. We really hope you guys liked the video. Let us know in the comments if you have any questions regarding the video, and of course, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more content updates on the AI revolution. I'll see y'all in the next video.